This is Neural Newscast.
Here is what matters this morning.
From Neural Newscast, I am Thomas Keane.
And I am Evelyn Hartwell.
Chelsea defender Marc Cucurella is raising concerns about the club's recruitment strategy following their exit from the Champions League. Speaking with The Athletic, he stated the squad's heavy focus on signing young players has created a critical lack of experience in major matches.
The critique follows an 8-2 aggregate defeat to Paris Saint-Germain earlier this month. Cucurella noted the team failed to manage the first leg properly and struggled to maintain structure when pressure intensified against the reigning European champions.
The defender also pointed to the dismissal of Enzo Maresca as a primary source of instability. Maresca led the team to a Club World Cup title last year, but was replaced in January by former Strasbourg manager Liam Rosenior.
Cucurella suggested that changing managers mid-season complicates tactical development, as players have little time to implement new ideas between matches. He noted that rival clubs like Arsenal have found success by maintaining long-term trust in a single project.
Turning to the Spanish national team, Cucurella described the environment under Luis de la Fuente as a breath of fresh air. Spain recently secured a 3-0 victory against Serbia in Villarreal, a match where the team showcased the dressing room chemistry de la Fuente prioritizes.
Manager Luis de la Fuente has prioritized that chemistry, fostering an environment where players like Pedri and David Raya can build strong personal bonds. Cucurella credited this harmony for the team's ability to perform consistently on the pitch.
In other news, the prospect of a return to Barcelona remains a possibility for the former academy player. Speaking to the BBC, Cucurella admitted that while he is currently happy in London, an offer from the Catalan Giants would be hard to turn down.
Any decision regarding a move back to Spain would involve his family, though he emphasized that he is not actively seeking a transfer now. He originally joined Chelsea for £60 million in 2022 after an impressive stint at Brighton and Hove Albion.
Meanwhile, tensions between players and officials surfaced during a recent match against Newcastle United. Cucurella criticized referee Paul Tierney for standing inside a pre-match team huddle, calling the action a lack of respect towards a squad's preparation.
The huddle is a specific psychological tool used by the Chelsea players to project unity. Cucurella stated that while a backroom coach suggested the practice to help younger players, the referee's presence in the center of the circle was poorly received.
Still, the future of other senior players remains a point of discussion among analysts. Enzo Fernandez cast doubt on his own future following the loss to PSG, adding another layer of uncertainty to the long-term roster stability at the club.
Cucurella declined to speak on his teammates' specific situation, but reiterated that results like the one in Paris make it difficult for players who want to win major titles immediately. He emphasized that the foundations are there, but more balance is needed.
Next, we look at the broader implications for football officiating. The incident with Paul Tierney has raised questions about how referees interact with team-specific rituals and the boundaries of the pitch before the opening whistle.
While there has been no official statement from the referee's body, the players' vocal frustration highlights a growing friction. Cucurella noted that a simple verbal instruction would have been more appropriate than interrupting the mental preparation of the squad.
Here is what else we are watching. Liverpool currently holds the 5th position in the Premier League, sitting just 1 point ahead of Chelsea in the race for European qualification. The battle for the top 4 remains tight as the season enters its final 2 months.
We are also tracking Paris Saint-Germain's progression through the knockout stages of the Champions League. After their dominant performance against English opposition, the reigning champions are proving they have the cutting edge to defend their title.
Finally, we are monitoring the return of international players to their domestic clubs this week. Coaches will be assessing fitness levels and injury reports as the physical demands of the spring schedule intensify across the top European leagues.
I am Thomas Keane. And I am Evelyn Hartwell.
This has been Neural Newscast. Thanks for listening. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.